Hello friends, and welcome to another Friday Pick a Card bundle. Today I've got the 3 bundles for you again, for you to have a look at and to decide which of them has the message that you need to hear today. Once you have picked the bundle, you can jump straight ahead to that part of the video, but we are going to be doing things a little bit differently today. So as much as you've got the image there that you can the image to help you choose which bundle you want, I actually haven't pre-selected the cards as I normally do. So when we get to bundle 1, I'm going to give the cards a shuffle, and I'm going to grab and choose on camera the cards and reveal them on camera and do the interpretation that way. The cards that I am going to be using today are my Crystal Visions Tarot, and I'm also going to choose the Wisdom of the Oracle cards as well. So I have them, both of them here in front of me, and for each of the bundles I will shuffle and draw as needed. So grab your bundle, pick bundle 1, bundle 2 or bundle 3, fast forward to that section of the video to get the message that you need to hear, and I do hope it's something that makes sense to you, and I do hope it's something that resonates with you. With lots of love and blessings, we'll see you there. Right, so welcome to those of you who have chosen bundle 1 as the bundle that has the message that you need to hear today. So if you didn't watch the intro today, I haven't pre-selected the cards. I'm going to shuffle and take right here, right now, and see exactly what the message is that we need to get. Today we're going to be working with Oracle cards and with Tarot, and I am using, just so that you can see, I am using the Wisdom of the Oracle cards, and these cards are just so amazing. So I'm going to give them a shuffle, and we're going to choose probably 2 cards. Actually, I was going to do 1, and I think previously I may have said that 1, but I'm going to draw 2 cards and to see what message that they give us. So giving the cards a shuffle with the intention that whatever comes through now is exactly what you need to hear. So those of you who have chosen bundle 1, may this message be exactly the message that you need to hear right now. Okay, so I think I've shuffled enough, and I'm going to just show you. I'm going to choose a card at random, and I'm going to draw another card. Gosh, not really good at this, at random. Okay, so the first card, sorry, I'm never really good at organizing the camera. So the first card is Breathe, and the second card is a leg up. Sorry, the camera's not really good. Right, so you got Breathe and you got a leg up. So those of you who chose bundle 1, clearly the message for you today is to just pause, to just breathe, to just be. You know, we humans at the moment, there's so much pressure on us to achieve, to be, to do, to be better, to, you know, improve, and all of these kind of things. And sometimes we just forget that we're human and we're supposed to be having some fun. Breathing is something we do naturally. We don't consciously think breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. It's not a conscious thing. It's a subconscious thing. It's an unconscious thing that we do. But sometimes we need to just stop and take a big breath and to just breathe. This card here, let me try and hold it where you can actually see it. Sorry guys, I'm not really good at this camera business. Focus camera, focus camera. So we've got quite a bit of glare in front of me, so forgive that. This card is saying to you, I'm determined, I want you to see the card. There we go. Right, I got it, a leg up. So as you can see here, we have the mama bear and we have the little baby bear, and the little baby bear is trying to climb up. Mama bear is standing there, mama's bear is saying, come baby, hurry up and climb up. But baby bear needs a little bit of help. Mommy's helping as much as mommy can, but baby has to do it on her own. And I think the reason why you've got this Breathe card that came through for you, and again I'm going to just make sure that you see the card. Breathe is saying to you that, you know what, we need to be still, we need to go within, we need to breathe, we need to do as little as possible, we need to just connect with ourselves, but we also need to accept the help from others, because that is what a leg up is telling you. Accept the help from others, accept and allow people to give you a leg up, because how are you going to reach wherever you need to be? How are you going to do whatever you need to do if you don't get help to get on? You know, that little baby cub is doing its best to climb onto mommy, but it needs a little bit of help. Okay, a little bit of help would go such a long way there, but nobody's around. Okay, I'm now going to shuffle the tarot, and I am using my modified Crystal Visions. Oh, honestly, it's a deck I've had for such a long time, and I never really connected with it until I cut it up, till I removed the borders. That's hubby coming home. Until I removed the borders and yeah, just cleaned and tidied it up, and since then I just love this deck. Right, so I'm going to draw 2 cards, and I've got 2 cards here. Let's see what we've got. The first one we have, gosh, I'm really not good at this lining up. It doesn't want to focus at all. And the second card, 7 of Pentacles, and this other one over here is the Star. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles and the Star. The Star is the card of hope. The Star is the card of telling you that everything's going to be okay. It's telling you don't ever give up hope. Keep focusing on the star that's out there. Keep focusing on the light that's out there. Keep working towards your destination. Don't ever give up. And the 7 of Pentacles is a card of perseverance. The 7 of Pentacles is also, it's a card of telling you that you will achieve great things, but it's saying to you that you have to be patient. So it's very interesting. The kind of theme that you have here is there's so much you want to do. There's so much that you want to achieve. You want to climb, you want to do, you want to achieve. You want all of those things, but sometimes you just have to stop. Sometimes you just have to be patient. Sometimes you just have to wait. Sometimes you just have to breathe. Okay, because that's what this card is saying to you. Sometimes you just have to breathe, but don't ever give up hope. So those of you who chose bundle number 1, please understand that whatever it is that you're dealing with in life, whatever it is that you're going through, whatever challenge you're facing, whatever obstacle you're facing, understand that sometimes you just have to stop, breathe, refocus, recenter yourself, re-energize yourself, and then let people help you. If somebody comes along and says, are you okay? Do you need some help? Say yes, please, and thank you. Okay? Don't feel like you have to do it all by yourself. Don't feel like you have to be the superhero. The 7 of Pentacles, the story of this particular card, is all about planting the seed, watering it, waiting for it to grow, waiting for it to get to that place where suddenly it is able to provide you with fruit, provide you with the vegetables, whatever it is that you planted. But when it gets to that point, you are so fed up, tired, irritated, and impatient that when it gives you the fruit, you don't appreciate and value the fruit that it's giving you. So it's telling you about your rewards for all the effort that you've put into it, but it's also saying that your patience will be rewarded. So whatever it is that you're dealing with, your patience will be rewarded, but be patient. Give it time to manifest. Give it time to happen. Give it time to achieve. Give it time to grow. Okay? Don't feel like you have to do something. You know, your garden, your plants, your tree will grow even if you're not standing there. You don't have to be there. All you have to do is be patient and breathe. That's all you have to do. So friends, those of you who chose bundle 1, I do hope that there was something in that message that resonates with you. I do hope that there was some truth in there for you, and that you know exactly what you need to do to have the happiness and joy that you deserve in your life. With love and blessings, take care. Hello friends, and welcome to those of you who chose bundle 2 as the bundle that has the message that you need to hear today. We're doing things a little bit differently today, and instead of having the cards laid out and for you to choose, I'm going live, I'm going blind. So I haven't picked any cards as yet. I have put all the cards together and I'm going to shuffle and draw right now. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle that I've got for you here, and this pack is a Tarot Pack Crystal Visions that I'll be working with. So we're going to shuffle and draw 2 cards. So the cards that I drew for bundle 1, for those who chose bundle 1, I have re-added into the deck. So it'll be interesting to see if the same cards come up or not. Whoops, I'm not very good at the shuffling thing. So we're giving them a good old shuffle, and let's see what cards come out for us today. So I'm going to choose 2 cards at random from this pile. And I'm going to just choose that one over there, and I'm going to choose that one over there. And I haven't looked at them yet. Let me put these away. And let's see what we got. Right, so the first one we have, and I'm not really good at showing the card on screen, is a change in the wind. Let's see if it'll focus. A change in the wind, and the other one is all that glitters. Doesn't want to focus. There we go. All that glitters. How beautiful is that? So those of you who chose bundle 2, the message for you is that there is a change in the direction of the wind. There's a change in what's happening, and all that glitters is telling you that it's going to be fabulous. So clearly whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're going through at the moment, that the change in the wind means that the change hasn't happened yet. The wind has shifted, the change has come about, which is now going to steer you in the right direction. So it's not saying that the change has already happened, it's saying that the change is going to happen. And all that glitters means that there's going to be success and happiness. We love glitter, we love sparkly, we love everything that it represents, everything that it shows us. But look at, interestingly, see the masks that are on the pile. So maybe you need to let go of your mask first. Maybe you need to let go of your mask before the truth will be revealed. So the change is coming. I'm now going to shuffle and take from the tarot cards for us, just to see what message they have, and see how they can add to the story. So let me give a bit of a shuffle. I should be shuffling on camera, forgive me. Okay, I'm never really a good shuffler when you've got small hands and huge decks. So this deck that I'm using, let me just explain, is the Crystal Visions Tarot. This is my modified Crystal Visions Tarot. I have removed the borders and trimmed it a little bit. A lot of tarot people do that, especially I like a borderless deck, and this deck, I never really gelled with it until I removed the borders, and then it's fabulous. I love it. So we're going to give the cards a good shuffle. I'm going to cut the deck, and then I'm going to take 2 cards off the top. Let's see what we've got. Right, so the first one we have is the 4 of Cups, and this doesn't really show too well on camera. No, hide my face. 4 of Cups. And the next one we have is the 9 of Cups. Okay, so we've got all about emotions and all about relationships, because that's what our cups represent. I'm just making some space here in front of me. So the 4 of Cups is it's the card of boredom, and it's saying that you're a little bit with life, okay, which is maybe why we need to have the change in the wind coming through, because you're feeling a little bit you're feeling a little bit disinterested, you're feeling a little bit bored and irritated and frustrated with life. So the change is coming through, okay. You need to understand that. The 9 of Cups, see if I can get it to show it to you. It won't focus because I want it to focus. It's not going to focus. You can see it's still focusing on me in the background. Come on, focus on the beautiful card. It's not going to do it. Right, oh, there we go. That's a bit clearer. So the 9 of Cups is about acknowledging all that you have. It's about celebrating and acknowledging all that you have and realizing how much you do have. It's been about being proud of your accomplishments, okay? So understand that as much as you are a little bit bored and irritated and feeling just about life at the moment, understand that there is a lot that you have achieved. You have done a lot. You have accomplished a lot. And all that glitters, I think, is also just reminding you that you know, you have done so well. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself and say, oh, well, I'm bored and I'm not achieving and I'm not accomplishing and I'm not doing all the things that I want to do, because you actually are. You've actually done much better than you give yourself credit for. And I think you can be proud of your accomplishments. And I think you need to take the time out now. Understand that the change is coming. It's not happening now, but the wind has shifted. The change is going to come through. And in the meantime, just enjoy the moment. Enjoy the breeze. Go outside and kick a ball. Play around in the breeze. Don't always feel like you need to be doing something, because that is what the 4 of Cups is saying. The 4 of Cups talks about being bored. It talks about being completely disinterested in the life that you have. And maybe you need to just have some fun. Take the mask off and go and play in that mountain of glorious glitter, because I think that would be such fun. Go and play in that mountain of glitter. Have some fun in your life while you wait for the winds that are changing, to bring about the next adventure in your life. So friends, those of you who chose bundle 2, I do hope that there was something in there that resonates with you. I do hope that there was some message in there that speaks to your heart and soul and just gives you guidance for the next week. Until next week when we do it again, with love and blessings, take care. Hello friends, and welcome to those of you who chose pile 3 or bundle 3 as the pile that has the message that you need to hear today. Today we're doing things a little bit differently, and I haven't pre-selected the cards. I haven't got them laid out. I have the whole deck of cards here, and I have a whole deck of cards here that we're going to shuffle and draw cards as you need. So this is the Oracle deck that I'm going to be working with first, and this is the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. So I'm going to give them a shuffle, and we're going to choose 2 cards from here and see. So I'm a terrible shuffler. They always jump out, especially when they are as big as these. So we're going to see what 2 cards come out for you. I have taken the cards from the previous bundle 1 and bundle 2, and I have reinserted them into the deck. So it'll be interesting to see if we get any repeats or if we get any cards that come out a second time. Okay, So I think I've given them a good enough shuffle. I'm going to select that card over there, and I'm going to select that card over there, and let's see what we get. All right, so the first card we have, see if I can get it to, is the Milk and Honey. I love that one. And then you got Mending as well. I know my camera doesn't always focus. There we go. It focused lovely on Mending. And let's see if we can get it to focus on Milk and Honey. Okay, so Milk and Honey, oh, you don't even need me to explain it to you. So the land of milk and honey, the land of having everything that we want, everything that we dream of. So those of you who chose this bundle, please understand that you need to aspire, you need to dream, you need to have hopes, you need to be wanting more than what there is. You need to be looking out for it. And you deserve it. You deserve the land of milk and honey. You deserve to have all the sweetness, all the joy, all the happiness. You deserve to have that in your life. Mending, my interpretation of this card is telling you that you have spent far too long fixing, repairing, doing up, working on, and instead of actually just enjoying the land of milk and honey. So don't feel like you have to work all the time. Don't feel like you always have to do things. Actually take some time to enjoy that which you have. Right, so to add to that message and to bring it all together, I'm going to draw from my tarot deck. And today I'm using my Crystal Visions Tarot, which is a deck that I have modified. When I got it, I never really connected with it until I removed the borders. So I cut every single one of the cards and removed the borders and modified it. And since then, I just adore it. So we're using it today, giving it a bit of a shuffle. And we're going to draw 2 cards to give us added message from the tarot. Right, I think that's shuffled enough. Gosh, I'm terrible at shuffling. And we're going to draw that card, and we're going to draw that card. Right, let's see what we've got. So the first one you have, and my camera doesn't really like to focus on these. The light is not good enough to focus, so please forgive that. But this is the moon, okay? And the other one we've got is the 10 of Swords. So let me try and hold it that you can actually see. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is normally a terrible card. Everybody goes like, no, not the 10 of Swords. But in this particular instance, I do think it's actually quite appropriate. So the moon that we've got, so remembering our story is that you deserve to enjoy the land of milk and honey. You deserve not to be working all the time. We've got to find a balance. And that is also what the moon is telling us. The moon is also saying that, not everything is as it seems, that there are some secrets in the shadows, that you need to be understanding the cycles of life, that sometimes we have good times and sometimes we have bad times. Life is all it goes in phases and cycles and things like that, and that not everything is always as it seems. The 10 of Swords is telling you that you're exhausted. The 10 of Swords is telling you that you are fed up, tired, finished, as we say in South Africa, klaar and kaput, okay? That you are feeling like you just don't want to carry on anymore. You're feeling like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't want to. I want to get off, okay? I want to get off the ride. I don't want to do this anymore. So I totally understand those 2 cards, because this mending says that you've just been working, fixing, doing, mending everybody else's stuff and not paying any attention to yourself, which is why you have the situation you have at the moment, which is why you are feeling the energy of the 10 of Swords, okay? So what we're saying to you, what Spirit is saying to you, what the cards are saying to you today is you're allowed to take a little bit of time out. You're allowed to take care of yourself. You're allowed to enjoy the milk and honey that life has to offer you. Just trying to see if it'll focus, okay? You're allowed to have all of that. Not everything is as it seems. Some things are different. Some things look different. Some things feel different. Not everything is as it seems. So pay attention to the cycles. Understand that sometimes we just have to go through the cycle, and instead of resisting it, just go with the flow. Instead of always trying to fix it, instead of always trying to mend it, instead of always trying to be everything, take the rest. I'm going to take the 10 of Swords, not as in lying there and feeling like it's over. Can you see? I know the cards are difficult to see, but there is a light emanating right over there. So it's telling you that you are not being stabbed, you are not being pierced, you are being energized. But in order for you to be energized, you have to stop. Stop what you're doing. Rest, recoup, then you may carry on. Understand that it is just a phase. If you see here with the moons, we've got the phases of the moon that are going through there. You deserve the land of milk and honey. Gosh, I'm terrible at this. You deserve the land of milk and honey. You deserve to have all those good things that are available to you, but you need to stop. You need to rest. You need to recoup. You need to readjust, realign, go for a little bit of let's call this acupuncture, okay? Let's call it chiro. Let's call it whatever you need. You need to take a little bit of time out for yourself. Stop working so hard. Stop trying so hard. Give yourself a break and know that you deserve some goodness in your life. But rest first, okay? So friends, those of you who chose bundle 3, I do hope that there's something in that message that resonates with you. I do hope that there was some truth in there, some guidance, some inspiration, and some hope. I do hope that you now have some answers and some direction, at least for the next week, until we see you again next week Friday. With love and blessings, take care.